Got some more celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my people, man, big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Make sure you lot smash a like on the way in, man. Straight away, man. Let's get straight into it. We've got our first W in a long time. But make sure you lot smash the like, my peoples. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get this so that I get all the updates while we're on stream. I don't want to miss no updates. You know me. I like to get the bombers and then we get straight into it. So yeah, my peoples, make sure you smash the likes on the way in. Bam. So look at this now, guys. That game there was mad. I'm going to give you my little view and then we'll get straight into this. But, mate, we should have put them out of sight from half-time. By half-time, we should have been 4-0 up minimum. 4, and that's being nice. Saying 3 or 4 is being nice by half-time, bro. Come on. That was crazy. We went bananas out there, and then obviously half-time hit us, and then it just went a bit mad. It went a bit left, etc. But we still made chances. Don't get it twisted. But it just got a bit mad. We're making little mistakes. They're getting in behind. We're lucky with the offside. Remember, we could have had a penalty. We didn't get the penalty. No problem. We didn't even need it because we was going so mad anyway. And then obviously the offside when they scored the third goal. Bro, you know what I was thinking about then? I was thinking about the record, you know. Remember the record? We've got that record in Old Trafford that we've never lost the game when we're winning at half-time. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, oh my days, imagine if we lose this record out of all the teams that we've never ever lost the game after half-time or something, and we lose it to Burnley. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine we lose our Old Trafford record to Burnley, mate? Like we're winning at half-time and then bam, they come and beat us. That is crazy, bro. So I was thinking about that record anyway. The whole time I was like, oh my days, we're going to end up losing this record and it's going to be Burnley. But right, it was lovely, man. Like the way it all played out in the first half, you thought, yep, this is going to be an easy win. But you got to remember, most of the teams that we play and that we played this season, we've kind of gone like that in the first half. So I always thought, oh, when we went in the first half, I was like, are they going to fall off? You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Are they going to fall? Because this has been our problem. We went in the first half against Arsenal and was kind of like, raw, we're doing all right here. We went in the first half against Fulham and we said the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've been kind of sitting there. Let me put this a bit closer now. We've been playing kind of good when it comes to the first half, man. So I was sitting there thinking, wait, let's see what happens in the second half. And then obviously second half, it got a bit dumpsy a little bit, but we got into it. But I think obviously we won in the end and we should have won. People are putting in their thumbnails and their titles that we scraped the win and all of that. Mate, yeah, we might have got lucky with the penalty, but bro, we deserved it. Thoroughly deserved it. Let's not be serious here. So yeah, man, that's my view on it anyway, man. I don't think anyone can come in there and put that on the manager, even if we drew. That was mad. The amount of chances we missed. Ahmad's chance in the first half, crazy. You know what I'm saying, guys? But it is where it is anyway. And this is just the stats. If you just look at these stats alone, you could just see how we dominated that game. Was mental. Look at that. 62%, 3.54 expected goals, 26 shots to 6. 6 shots on target. They had 3 and they scored 2. So, bro, when you look at it, they were kind of clinical. If we swapped the shots, if they had 26 shots, they might have had 6-0 because they were more clinical than us. We had 6 shots on target. We had 4 big chances. They only had 2 big chances missed. A lot of people that didn't watch the game are commenting on the game. A lot of people. This is what people do. They don't watch the game. They just look at it and say, Man United scraped through. Burnley, 97th minute goal. They didn't even watch the game. They don't understand what happened. Do you understand? It's easy to go on the app and just see this and say, oh, is that what happened? Oh, Cunha the stinker. Oh, people are not really watching what's going on. So this is what we got up to, man. And I know most of you lot saw it anyway, but we should have been clean through 3-4-0 minimum in the first half. Come on. On another day, we're 3-0 up. Easy, going in half time. Burnley is just setting up shop. Because it was only 1-0, he's changed it up a little bit and it got a bit mad. Obviously, you can see this is the middle one. It's got all the players and obviously what they rate them for and whatnot. Brian there is the worst rated player on our team. And he played 90 minutes. Even people that played 45, 31 minutes Cunha played. He's got a better rating than Brian there. This Brian there guy, these keepers we've got, this selection of keepers, trash. Do you understand? Even that goal that we conceded, bro, my man just powering it back out. Did you not see when Brian there ran out, grabbed the ball, and then it came straight out, but there was no player there? He done the same thing to Morgan Rogers. Do you remember? He come out here, tried to grab the ball, and then it just came straight off his hands. His hands are so slippery. This is what we're dealing with, bro. And obviously, we got a new record now. Man United are the first side ever to see both of their first goal, 2 goals of the Premier League season be own goals. Because look, we're trying to header the ball and score goals through set pieces, which seems like it's working, but it keeps being own goals every minute. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, bro, yeah, man, I'm happy with the performance, man. Obviously, the second half, it got a bit dire and it got a bit slow, etc. But come on, we should have been out of sight, mate, out of mind from the first half. So, from the first half performance, 100%. Even in the second half, we still had a few chances. Sesko had 2 headers. I remember that. Who else had? There was chances, man. There was a few chances in the second half as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So 26 shots, mate. Come on, bro. 26 shots, 6 on target. You should at least have 4 or 5 goals with that, man. So we need to just keep doing what we're doing, and then we'll get this clearly and surely. You get me? Let me get into these comments and I'll get more of this. My day can never be complete without Metch news. Come on, Velcro. Metch on a Saturday night is unheard of. Got to be good piece of news. Yeah, of course, man. There's some good news in there as well. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. So you're new, subscribe. Smash the likes, everyone. And Mbeumo was great today, bro. I think Mbeumo was the man of the match. Let me put myself back on the screen. I think Mbeumo was man of the match. Every time he got the ball, you just felt like something was going to happen. Even him, the chance he was having in the first half, even him not to be greedy to pass it to Ahmad. Because when I look back at that chance that Ahmad just squandered, I was like, oh, why didn't Mbeumo just shoot? Do you know what I'm going to say? But it's easy to say that after it's gone left. Any update on Cunha's injury? I didn't see anything. It looked like he done his hamstring, but when he was walking at the end, he was walking normal. When they all left Old Trafford, he left normal. Literally, there's a video of him walking normal, so I don't know. It looks like it might have been his hamstring, and that's always the worst ones, when a player walks off by himself, like it goes down and no one ain't touch him. So it might have been a hamstring still. Metric community, come on, man, big up yourself, man. Man United, that's my peoples. Hopefully that Singh brother isn't here. Lucky. We need to sign a midfielder, 100%. You see the midfielder thing? We need a midfielder and we need a goalkeeper, man. You look and see it, man. We need a midfielder and we need a goalkeeper. Casemiro didn't have a bad game. I'm not going to diss him. He didn't have a bad game, but come on, man. We need someone with a bit more pace that can just... So we need a midfielder, 100%. That goes without saying, literally, that we need a midfielder. Everyone knows that anyway, but Ornstein did come out and talk about midfielder today. He said that we might get one on loan. You can't see us buying one. Our money's there and it's set for Belieber. We've got our money just put down for Belieber, mate. So maybe we get one on loan. But remember, if you go and get someone on loan, is it going to be someone that's playing at the moment? Or is it going to be someone that's on the sideline? Look at Paulino when he went to Tottenham. He was for Bayern. He wasn't playing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Mainoo's trying to go out right now. Why? Because he's not playing. This is what mostly happens when people come on loans, etc. So I don't know, man, if we're going to be able to get him. But this is what got said about the last thing that got said about a midfielder was obviously David Ornstein. And he just said we should be getting, if we're going to get one, it will be on loan. And I'll show you that right now. You know me, everything I say, I've got to show you that. You get me? Could Man United bring in a midfielder before the Monday deadline? Maybe on loan, but that's down to the recruitment team. Of course, it's down to the recruitment team, David. Who else is it going to be down to? You know what I mean? But yeah, so we said possibly on loan, we might get a midfielder. just for a year, and then next year just go for Belieber when it's Brighton are open to doing the sell. So that's what looks like it's happening. So that's the thing. I've heard that should have had 4 goals. Yeah, minimum 4. We should have had at least 3-4 in the first half alone. Minimum 4. I heard we're looking at Gallagher. Why does everyone keep saying that? I don't know where people are getting that from. I ain't heard nothing about Gallagher. So I don't know. I don't know nothing about that Gallagher. But he has got a bit of energy and intensity. So I wouldn't put it past it. But remember, Mason Mount looks like he might be injured. Cunha. So what does that mean? Does that mean we go and get someone else? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've not heard nothing about Gallagher. I'll do a little search in a minute and see if there's there's no links to Gallagher, but I ain't seen anything, you get me? But if I do see anything, you know me, I'll bring it to you lot straight away. I ain't seen no links about Gallagher, mate. And he seems like he's Atletico Madrid out. Why did we celebrate like it was a final? Yeah, we did celebrate, but I think that was just relief. I think that was just pure relief. Like, you know what? We've been going through it. Arsenal, we played well. Fulham, we played well for the first half. Grimsby, we got cooked. Now it's like, we've got the win now. Now let's go international break, come back, and then we recharge and go. Because, bro, I'm not scared of City and Chelsea, you know. I think we could win them games. I actually think we can win them games. That's the teams that I want to play. If we could just play City, Chelsea, Arsenal every week, I think we'll be all right. It's these Burnleys and these Brightons and these Bournemouths. Did you not see what Bournemouth done to Tottenham today? They will cook them differently. Fenerbahce going for Edison, meaning Galatasaray. Yeah, I got stuff like that. I got all of that. Don't watch nothing. How far about new goalkeeper? I'm going to show you that in a second. Don't watch nothing. Cunha got a hamstring injury out for a month. Normally 6 weeks, that type of injury. 100% a hamstring, yeah? Has it been confirmed? Has it been confirmed, the hamstring? I thought the same thing. I thought it was a hamstring as well, wasn't it? It's touching like the bottom of his thigh, but he was walking normal though, man. He wasn't even walking with a little bop or nothing. A little, I don't know, it might be something like, hopefully anyway, because remember, we got a 2 weeks international break. So after that 2-week international break, he might just come back. Who knows? But we'll see. I'm happy we have got the 3 points, but sorry, we're lucky today. I'm just hoping we get CM and goalkeeper, but it's not looking likely. Right, I'm going to show you about goalkeeper in a minute. I've just showed you about CM, so we'll see. Hopefully, we slowly set Cunha back in and not rush him in. Yeah. Remember, we've got City and Chelsea, and then I think it comes down. I think it's Brentford. Brentford lost to Sunderland today, 2-1. Who else is there? So he can afford to miss a few games. We've got a bit of depth now. Xerxes can go and play the 10. Mainoo. Mount. Is Mount as bad? I heard Mount's injured as well. If you look at this report, it says injury. And obviously, Ruben says something about Mount as well, innit? I think he played with an injury for half an hour or something. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. When back from injury, we don't know. We don't even know. It's not even confirmed yet. It's not even confirmed. I'll be real. Oh, Aston Villa's closing in on Paqueta, yeah? You lot know me, man. I always put you lot on the news here in the Metric community, bro. Anything that happens, any bombers, I put you lot straight on and let you lot see what's going on. Aston Villa closing in on Lucas Paqueta deal with West Ham, 47 million package. That's a good deal for them, I'll be real. Paqueta is not bad, but he might end up betting or something. He might do something crazy where he starts betting against them or something. And it ends up getting banned again. Jolting. United dominated the game. We missed 2-3. Exactly. And this is what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are going and are just saying Man United scraped it. Man United were lucky. We were probably lucky to get the penalty when we got it, of course. But, bro, we should have just put them out of sight from the first half. If anything, they were lucky. You know what I'm trying to say to you? I don't think any Burnley fans are sitting there and saying, oh, they were lucky to Man United. I think it's more us on us, like, raw, we might not have won the game. But Burnley fans know from that first half alone, we should have been 4-5-0 up. So, mate, come on. If anything, they were lucky. You know what I'm saying today? Trust me. But yeah, 100%, 95% chances. It's got Mbumo's chance and then Ahmad's chance. Mbumo's one, yeah, it was his right foot as well. Xerxes. Oh, my days. There was bare chances. But every time a chance happened, we always knew that another one's going to come. I never felt like that was it. You know what I'm going to say to you? After Xerxes and them had that chance, I was like, oh, but I wasn't stressed. I was like, another one will come. That's how I felt. Now Cunha's out. I guess my man will start Sesko now. Sesko had cramps, bro. This is the thing about Sesko. He had cramp. That's why he took the last penalty. Ruben said it today. So there's no reason not to start him anymore. He had cramp and he played 90 minutes. He didn't want to play him 90 minutes at Grimsby. He didn't have a full pre-season. So he wasn't meant to play the 90 minutes that he played. So this is why he didn't start him. I was looking at that. I was praying it as well, Jay. I was like, rah, why are we not starting Sesko, bro? If Sesko probably started, we might have won that game, like, comfortably. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So I don't know, man. Mainoo will get to start also. Metric community, like and subscribe. Gamer, big up yourself, man. My guy, like and subscribe, my peoples, man. We're always here from you. Look at the bottom. Live every day with the Man United news. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new, man. Yeah? We're always here for you lot. Hope you got the pot of good news cooking with a midfield and a goalkeeper. I got some stuff about goalkeeper. And midfield, Ornstein said what he said. Do you get it? Hey, bro, I know it's only speculative. Was listening to United Stan. The talks are Conor Gallagher on loan. What do you think of him? Bro, is that where you are all getting this Conor Gallagher stuff from? Bro, I ain't heard nothing about Conor Gallagher, bro. That's why I was sitting there and saying, what are you lot talking about? Conor Gallagher. I've not heard nothing about it. And at my job, I'm here every day with the news. So let me show you where this is coming from. Look at this. This is why I tell you all the time, yeah? Everyone that comes here every day, everyone that's part of the Metric community knows me. I always say this, look, I can be one of these guys that come here, put the camera like this and just talk. If I just sit here and talk for 45 minutes and say, yeah, we're linked with this guy, you're never going to know my sources, mate. You're never going to know who I'm quoting. So let me show you now who is quoting Conor Gallagher and why you lot are hearing that over there. Look at who is quoting Conor Gallagher. Look at this. Man United are monitoring Conor Gallagher's situation. Core offside understands. Reports that Atletico Madrid midfielder can leave for 45 million and has a number of Premier League clubs on alert. Reports Mark Bruss. Mark Bruss, bro. Who the hell is Mark Bruss? 2,000 followers. A proper journalist that's only got 2,000 followers. I've never heard of that. Cool. Anyways, so Mark Bruss has gone out there and put an article out and he said basically that Man United, you not understand Conor Gallagher is one to watch in the final 24 hours. Plenty clubs are in for him. He doesn't even say typically Man United. Obviously, Man United's probably been thrown in there with a few other clubs. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? This is what happens, guys. This is why I don't play all of that. I don't put the camera to my face. I just show you lot. Conor Gallagher is from Court Offside. They're not really the most reliable guys, but, you know, take it with a pinch of salt type of thing. But we got a link with Conor Gallagher. I didn't even hear about this because this guy, I've never heard of him in my life. And Court Offside, they just report news from everywhere. That's what they do. They're like a third party thing where they report news from bare different places. So, yeah, I just take them with a pinch of salt if I was you lot still. But thanks for letting me know that, though. I appreciate it because this is what I'm saying. I ain't heard nothing about no Conor Gallagher stuff. Literally, I've just seen it 2 times now in this chat and I thought, what? Conor Gallagher? So good. You've even told me. I've come to see it, but I don't think it's true. I'll be real with you. Mark Bruss, unheard of, me. I don't know who the geezer is. Did you hear Jackson was in Munich back to the medical for the... Yeah, Delap's injured. Delap done his hamstring. So now Jackson's gone back to Chelsea. But his agent came out online and said, we're not going back. Did you see that, yeah? His agent came back and said, we're not going back to Chelsea or something like that. His agent's moving mad. Oh, he's a baller, man. Look, we got more news now. Eden Segrova, he's cold, man. He's a baller. See, Juventus, they wanted Sancho, remember? They wanted Sancho. See what I'm saying to you? Sancho is done out here, man. He's going to be left for Roma only. Understand, Atletico Madrid are back in serious talks for Nico Gonzalez. That's what Juventus was saying. As soon as we sell Nico Gonzalez, we'll go get Sancho. Now they've dropped out Sancho and they're going for even a better baller than him. Segrova's a baller. Baller. See what I'm saying? Dropped him out. So yeah, that's what's going on, man. Where's the thing? Yeah, the Nico Jackson thing is mental, bro. That saga's crazy, bro. My man's landed. He's excited. He's finally going to play for Bayern Munich. And then bam, they've told him, yo, big man, you got to come back. And then his agent has come and said, nah, bro, we're not going back. Man said, planes don't go backwards, they only go forward. Different. Man United wasting time with Lammens, then David Ornstein will break the news on D-Day that our business is done for window, no midfielder. You know what's crazy? Ornstein came out and said about Lammens today, he said it's not as, this is what he said earlier, look. He said it's not as progressed. Look at this. Let me pause it. Could Man United bring in a midfielder before the Monday deadline? Maybe on loan, but that's on the recruitment agenda. Senny Lammens is of interest, but not that advanced that people have suggested. That's what he said earlier. But then Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio have said what they've said. So it's advanced now. Do you get it? It's 30. So I'm going to show you that. But remember, I'll show you whatever. I don't care if it's good or bad. Sometimes we're going to be angry. Sometimes we're going to be happy. But whatever comes out, Man United related, I'm showing you that. So that's what he said 10 hours ago before the Chelsea game about Lammens. But then since then, of course, Fabrizio spoke and obviously Finn spoke as well. You know what I mean? The dumb manager really costs Cunha because he wants to start, man, every freaking game. Sesko and Xerxes have to start now, no debate. He said, we seen you're blaming on Amrin that Cunha got injured. Hey, that's mad gamer. You can't blame that on Amrin, man. So what? Euro starts every game. So it's Euro, like, come on, bro. Jim out, the guy is worse than the Glazers. I don't know about that. That's mad. That's I don't think that's true. That's reactionary. But if Mainoo goes, we should make a push for Wharton or Conor Gallagher on loan. I don't think the Conor Gallagher thing is even true. I'll be real. Wharton, he starts. This is what I'm saying to you. Conor Gallagher probably ain't starting at his club. He's probably unhappy. So they're saying, he could go on loan. This is what happens. This is why Mainoo is being said he's going to leave because he doesn't start. You know what I'm going to say to you? People don't go on loan for no reason. Do you know why did he go on loan to Bayern? To come straight back because he doesn't start. Now the lap's been injured. All right, Jackson, you're going to get your game time. Come back, bro. We need you. You barely go for players that don't start. That are in the 11. Look at every player that we got. We wouldn't have been able to get them on loan. Let's attempt to get Belieber and Lammens will be there. I showed you the stuff about Belieber. We had some talks about Belieber earlier. And he's just on the list. But like I showed you, Ben Jacobs has told us many, many times that we're going to respect Brighton. We're not going to go mad. And we're going to respect them. Because we can easily go out there and make the bid 120. It might swivel his head. But then Brighton won't be happy with it. And then we've messed up the relationship. And I keep telling you, though, if there's one club that you don't want to mess up a relationship with, it's Brighton. Because they're good at negotiating and they've got they always got gems. They've always got people for sale. We need to go Chelsea for a midfielder. They won't mind loaning their guy for growth. We need to go to Chelsea for a midfielder. What, Chelsea? Who? Which one, though? You talking about that Santos guy? Because we already asked for him and they said no. If Cunha's injured, Mainoo definitely gets more game time now. So the point of all 100 of players, we must be scouting at all times. Surely there's a couple of midfielders that are cheap enough to buy. Hackney or okay to loan. That can be what we needed. Yeah, true. 100%. But I don't think they want to buy someone for cheap. That's the difference. I don't think they want to buy someone for cheap. That's what Ben Jacobs said. Ben Jacobs said they're not going to waste their money buying someone that is just going to, just for now. Maybe we loan, but since we've been with Ineos, bro, I'll be real with you, though. We ain't loaned no players. We ain't gone to look. We ain't got anyone in on loan. We don't do that no more. That was a more Ten Hag time, Weghorst and Amrabat and them sort of guys. But when have we done that with Ineos? Do you know what I mean? Chelsea was so meaty today, bro. We can definitely beat them. We're playing them home. Yeah, they were meaty still. That goal getting disallowed was mental. You see that goal that got disallowed? I celebrated Mbeumo's goal, but Bruno and Dalot are shameless. They were moving mad, though. This is what I'm saying. Of course, man, celebrate the goal. I celebrate every goal, but I'm just saying they were moving mad, though. They were celebrating like we won a World Cup, though. They were moving mental. But that just shows how much pressure they've been on. That Grimsby thing was mad. And remember, you got to remember, bro, when you're going out there and you're having so much chances and you're not putting it through, you're not putting it in the back of the net. We've done that with Arsenal. We've done it with Fulham. Even Grimsby, to be honest, we had loads of chances. We had 28 shots. Bruv, it was just probably a thing Finally, we're scoring some goals, open play. This is the first time. Look at this stat here at the end. Man United are the first side ever to see both of their first 2 goals of a Premier League season be own goals. Both of them were set pieces, both from headers, and then after it ended up being an own goal. Like, come on, bro. No, he was okay after the game. That's what I'm saying. Cunha was walking normal. If you have seen football for a long time, you can tell what type of injury a player gets. Yeah, I think it's a hamstring, but sometimes they when they get hamstrings and that, they'll wear a protective boot, or they will, you get it? They'll be walking a bit weird with crutches. They won't want to take a chance. You won't be walking normal because it'll be a bit more, you know what I mean? It'll put a bit of strain on it, innit? So I don't know, man. Let me see. I'm going to show you lot now anyway. Cunha at the end of the game. I'll show you lot. My man walking. He's walking so normal that I was thinking, wait a minute, this might not even be thing. Maybe the things come at the right time, bro. The what's that thing called? The international breaks come at the best time because him and Mount can have a little time to think. Let me show you lot Cunha right now. Where's this thing here? Oh, it's done a dummy dodge. Let me pause it. Yeah, bam. Look at this. Look at my man just bopping normal, bruv. No protective boot, nothing. Like, you wouldn't even think the man's injured. You know what I'm going to say? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully he's calm, but he's got 2 weeks anyway to chill out. So in that 2 weeks, just rest, big man. I know you just had a kid. Just chill, man. Play up daddy. You know what I mean? Just cool off. But yeah, man, he doesn't look injured. He doesn't look like he's proper injured. But I hope it's something like anyway. Mason Mount was playing through an injury for 30 minutes. So I don't know, man. Mason Mount might be thinking. And he's pivotal to this system, man. Because when he came off at half-time, you lot saw the intensity. It dropped. Mason Mount came off, bro. We wasn't pressing the same nothing, bro. It was meaty. The whole way we was pressing wasn't the same. So, yeah. So, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I think we get 3 points against City and maybe a point against Chelsea. Yeah, I think we definitely beat one of them. I don't mind the big teams. The big teams come. I wish we could play the big teams every week. You understand? And City, they ain't beat us. They ain't beat Amrin once. You know, Pep hasn't beat Amrin in the last couple. I don't think he's beat him. I saw a list from the City fans. They were like, their list, they've only won like 5 games out of 26 when it comes to the big sixes. They don't do good. They only, remember last season, the only big 6 team they beat was Chelsea, 2-0. Remember, was it 2-0 or 2-1? I think it was 2-1 at the Etihad when that Kusanov had his debut that day. And then Haaland done what he's done. Sanchez came out and all of that. So yeah, man, they don't really do good against the thing. Still against the top 6. Bruno can shift up to the 10 and Mainoo playing the 8. Yeah, I see Bruno in the 10 today when and Mainoo dropped to the 8. I saw that. That's when he assisted Mbumo. And Sesko starts. I can just sense that 2-1 Sunderland win at Old Trafford. I like Sunderland as well, but we can't let them win at Old Trafford. I like them though. I don't want them to get relegated. I like Sunderland. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's because Ahmad used to play there or what, but I really like Sunderland. Like, I like watching them and I want them to, and I see their little banter with Newcastle. They've got a proper rivalry with Newcastle, Mackems and all of that. It's mad. Mount Shaw's long lost brother. Burnley fans were saying they were robbed after the game. Allow it, man. Allow it, man. 26 shots, bro. Come on, bro. Allow it. Lucky. Burnley was lucky that we had sleeping defenders and a keeper who were unable to catch a beach ball. Is it just me or did anybody see that chance? Did you not see that bit there when the ball came into the box and Bayern there went to grab it and it just came out of his hands? Did anyone see that? But the striker, Burnley's one, wasn't paying attention. So he was somewhere else. This geezer, and that's the same thing he done to Morgan Rogers when they scored. He went there to catch it. It came out of his hands. Bam, he tapped it in. I'm so worried that we don't sign a midfielder. If we fail to sign a midfielder, then we are cooked. This is the last look. Like I said, Ornstein just came out and said we might get someone on loan. But when it comes to proper midfielders, like who we actually want, it's going to be one of these lot. These 3 names have been going around like a roundabout all summer. It's been these 3 names, bro. Hoyman, at first I was thinking Hoyman was just, he used to play for Ruben. It's an easy link. It's easy, innit? You know, some of them, like, they were linking half of our players to Ten Hag. It's easy. But now it's seeming like it's actually a source. So this came out, this was earlier. I said this in an earlier stream. Man United draw up a dream midfielder shortlist. Belieber, Wharton, and Hoyman. But Fabian Hersler, who is Belieber's manager, he's saying, if there was a number higher than 100, I would give you that. That's how much percentage he is confident that he's not leaving. So I don't know. They're probably not going to sell him this season. And just like Ben Jacobs said, he said, we believe them that they don't want to sell this season. So we're being respectful. That's what Ben Jacobs said about the Belieber stuff. He said, we're being respectful. So, yeah, we're going to go in there for next season because we've done the legwork already, though. We've agreed personal terms, everything. But like you're saying, man, the midfielder thing is mad, though. Even the way they were getting in, for them to even score them goals, it's because our midfield was a bit dodgy. Do you understand? So go in there, just get a midfielder, get a goalkeeper. We've got no excuse, man. Let's go for it. Do you understand? I'm with you, the midfielder. But this is the last about the midfielders. And like I said, Ben Jacobs came out and said what he said. He said, bro, Brighton have said he's not for sale, and we're respecting it because we don't want to mess up the business with them, club-to-club relationship, because you always need Brighton, bro. They have a new gem every week. Every year they got a new gem, bro. They might have the next best thing next summer, and then you need that guy. You don't want to mess up the relationship with them. But Wharton's obviously there as well. But Mark Guy, Liverpool have just bidded for him, so he might be on his way out. Eze's left, so I can't see them selling Eze. He can't see them selling Eze, Wharton, and Mark Guy, your three best players. Come on, it's not going to happen, bro. So that's why it's Believers a next year thing. When Casemiro leaves, and for now, we might get someone on loan. This is for Ornstein saying. So I don't know. We'll see. Sesko has 2 weeks with Slovenia, so he'll be fit enough to start City game in 2 weeks. Yeah. Big up Mets. Big up yourself, Harvey, man. My brother. Vitek is a bad man. I just saw a little save from him. He made a little save, but why don't they rate him here, though? I don't understand. All I ever hear about this Vitek guy is he's on loan. He's gone on loan again. He's on loan. I don't know. Nothing about Connor. First time I've heard, same. And it's caught offside. Caught offside. Anytime you don't see caught offside, take it with a pinch of salt because they're a third-party source. They just give you the links. They're like Trafalgar. You know, like Trafalgar. Is it Trafalgar? Yeah, Trafalgar. Where you go get a hotel, they'll just give you the link to the hotel. Like they don't have hotels, but they got all the other hotels there. So they're just a third-party link. You can't be going to third-party links, both for news. Anyone that's doing a third-party, like The Sun, is a third-party link. They make stuff up, and they'll just say, yeah, we've heard this, and then their source will be in Afghanistan or something. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just mad. We got Mets loving your channel. How was your day? Yes, man, and Naz, man. All good, man. We got the W, so easy. I hope you're good as well. No to Connor. Agumi cheap at 25 million. Yeah. You see Agumi, this geezer, yeah? No one has spoke about him apart from Sevilla. Even Ben Jacobs came out and said, bro, I've not really heard nothing about this guy like that. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I've got reports on every time these guys come out, man, I got the reports on all of them. So every time, look, I'll show you that right now. This is the last thing that got said about Manchester United and Agumi. This is the last thing here. Look, Ben Jacobs. Look at the last article. And this was on the 21st of August. We've not heard nothing since. I'm not sure. There's a great deal developing. The player is available for 25 million euros or 30 million. I'm certainly not under the impression at this stage anyway that anything is particularly advanced. However, there's 10 days left of the window and it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Does that sound like there's anything in there? No. Do you know what I mean? So he don't think that, yeah, it's a myth. We've just got reports from Sevilla. We never got no reports about Agumi from anyone reliable. And that was the last time that we got something about Agumi. It was from him, literally telling us this. Do you understand? And that's because they were building up from Sevilla. And you got to remember, Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio, they all follow these pages. United Stan, United Joshua, all the United aggregate pages. They'll follow them to see what news comes out. So obviously, they're following them and they're seeing Sevilla sources keep linking us to Agumi. they're going to do their research. And then obviously it's coming out that nothing ain't going on. So that's the last thing that came out about Gumi, where he's saying, bruv, there's nothing developing. This was another source about it. Mundo Deportivo, which is a Spanish source, is very good for like Barcelona and Real Madrid news. And it said, Agumi's release clause is exactly 35 million. It's unknown whether Sevilla will be willing to negotiate this amount. That doesn't even say anything about Man United. That's just literally the source just saying his release clause. Not even anything about Man United. So that's where we're at with Agumi, man. I think it's a myth. I keep hearing things about him. Some people are saying he's slow. Some people are saying he's not all that. So I don't know, man. But that's the last about it, literally. Yeah, and this is the last about Belieber, which is just we're going to respect it. So Belieber might be off the cards for the season, man. Bruno, everyone having a go at him. Why? Because he's celebrating. Big up Metch, though. Big up yourself, AP. Okay, so for my previous comment, United don't want to buy cheap. We'll never get a Belieber or Wharton before they break through. If all we're going to do is buy when they become superstars. You know what it is, though? I hear what you're saying, but we kind of done that with Dorgu, innit? We took a risk on someone when there was a no one. We was in for that Roger Fernandez. That's the guy that we wanted, Roger Fernandez. And then they just went for this Dorgu guy. It was like, who is this geezer? He come true. A lot of people weren't rating him because of his first touch and whatnot. Now he's not too bad. Yeah, he's been a bit stinky for the last 2 games, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's been prolific pre-season, and especially the Arsenal game, he wasn't bad as well. So I hear what you're saying. Maybe we're never going to be that team where we're going to go out there and get a Brighton type of signing because we can't take the risk. But they took the risk with Dorgu. They've done it with the little young gems now, the little under 18s that they keep getting, these little, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully one of them will come true. Because if we get an injury in the midfield, we can only have 3 midfielders. True. Metch has got top left and top right. Peace and blessings, everyone. Big up yourself, RJ. We had some goals in the net, strong bullies. Bro, Monday, September, we're at the goalkeeper and midfield signing. I just showed you all about the midfield. The midfield looks like we're going to get a loan, mate. Hopefully we get someone in it. Bruno was our best player today. Well, I would argue Mbeumo was better. So for score, I agree with me, making him the man of the match. Bruno wasn't number 2 now, and I think Mbeumo was the best player. But Mbeumo was the best player, but Bruno will probably get more ratings because he got a goal and assist. Am I right? Look, yeah, see, look. Bruno's got the 8.8 man in the match because he got a goal and assist. Is his assist not counting or something? Why have they not got their assist there? He assisted Mbeumo, didn't he? Straight to his feet. He didn't take no deflections or nothing. So I don't know why that's not counting. But yeah, he got a goal and assist from what I remember anyway. But Mbeumo created about 5 chances himself. Literally. He created 5 chances, bro. Like, he was on a different thing. Every single cross looks deadly. Every single one. When he cuts in, even his corners, different. XG is second to Chelsea in the league. I'm going to show you about that, John. This is what I'm saying. Don't worry. I'm going to get into that. What about Agumi? I just showed you lot. It can be a pulled hamstring. If that's the case, he's lucky. Hopefully it's something light. The lightest thing we can think of. Euro, Delit, Maz, Shaw, Casse, Mainoo, Ahmad, Bruno, Sesko, Ahmad for City. What you want? You want Ahmad to go? Why have you got Ahmad twice? You've got Ahmad in there twice, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 players, 2 Ahmads, and no goalkeeper. AZ's a madman. Shaw was really good and offensive today. Yeah, he was. He was going forward differently. I didn't even see that pace. I think, where's that pace come from? Sesko needs deliveries or another Højlund incoming. Nah, he's definitely way better, man. Even the way he deals with the ball is way better. The way he deals with the ball is way better than Højlund. He can control it, put it down, give a little 1-2, 100%. We don't give Sesko the chance to show itself. All right, cool. I'm going to take a few more of these comments and I'll get into the rest of the stuff. 7 shots on target. Burnley deserve it to lose. Allow it. Yeah. It would have been 7, bro. It was 3. 3 for them. 3 shots on target for them. I do not want Conor Gallagher. Do you think United will get a midfielder and those 2 reminding me? I don't know, man. But they're watching. They're watching the football. They were there. Omar Barada, Jason Wilcott, they were watching the football. So, yeah, man. Do you want Conor Gallagher? Nah. I don't even think it's true, brother. I don't even think it's true. Man's talking about Gallagher. I don't even think it's true. This is therefore United's plan. Get a midfielder that's decent loan. Then next window, we go in and out. money saved for Believer. We're definitely getting a keeper this window. So who do you think the midfield is going to be, though? Because like I said, the only links that we're seeing is the solidified links to proper midfielders. This is the links. It's this ones. So these are proper midfielders that we're actually going to spend for. I don't think it's these links. But let me get into the rest of the stuff anyway, and then we'll get into it. So this is us this season. Look at this, guys. This is us this season. This is our stats this season with Amrin. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not happy and whatnot. Grimsby, some people want him sacked. But, bro, look at this. And this is from Alex Crook, who is Amrin out. He's TalkSport guy. Look at this. Just being sent these stats. Manchester United's conversion rate to 2025 to 26. 22 shots against Arsenal, 0 goals. 10 shots against Fulham, 1 goal, which was our own goal. 28 shots against Grimsby, 2 goals. 26 shots against Burnley, 3 goals. I'm not a fan of the manager show-warning players into his system, but missed chances are not on him. Let me make it a bit out so you can see. Are not on him. He's hammering out. He's saying, bruv, like, you can't blame what he's like. The way we're getting put in these positions, if you just get man that are being clinical, how you have 22 shots against Arsenal and not score a goal? Come on. 22 shots we had against Arsenal and not scored a goal. 10 shots against Fulham, 1 goal, which was our own goal. 28 shots against Grimsby, we scored 2 goals. Cool. Man's forgetting about Delit missing from 3 yards, whatever it is as well. 26 shots today against Burnley. Look how much open play shots we had. Ahmad, open goal more or less. Xerxes, Sesko, like 2-3 headers. And Boomo had a few shots. Come on, man. What are we doing, man? And then when you look at this one, let me make it a bit closer. Look at this now. Expected goals. We're level with Chelsea with expected goals. They've scored 7 goals. We've only scored 4. Shots on target. Liverpool have got 7, 7.00, etc. They're first. Chelsea second. We're level with Chelsea. We're level with Chelsea with this but look at our shot conversion compared to everyone on this list. So we've had a similar amount of shots as Chelsea. We're joint second, but look at our conversion rate. Shot conversion rate is under Manchester United, 6.9%, and everyone's on 15. Bournemouth's on 9.3, 22.2, 28. Bro, we're not scoring goals, but we're getting them up. We're getting as much shots on target as them other teams that are not under pressure. And then when you look at touches in the box, we're getting in the box 100. We're top of that. So we're going to be getting penalties. If we keep doing that and that keeps going up, we're going to be getting either more shots on goal, more opportunities, be getting fouled and getting penalties, etc. This is what used to happen with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We used to be in the opposition box alone when we had Greenwood and Martial and that, and we'll get penalties every game. And then they used to call him Penandes and all of that, Bruno, because we had so much penalties. We're topping that list. So we're getting into the opposition box and we're having touches with the ball a lot now. And then when you look at the last one, it says big chances, 6. Chelsea's on 12. Come on, man. So what's going on? Is the system not working, or are we just not scoring goals? What is going on here? Is everyone not? Is it just premature right now? Cunha's had a few chances where he didn't bury. Do you know what I'm saying? And Bumo, I'm talking about in general, all the games from Arsenal game to Fulham, etc. But this is, come on, bro. We're not at the bottom. We're at the top of more or less everything. When it looks like this is going forward. Remember, obviously defensive, we might not be as good. Who knows? But going forward, it's looking promising. But we just got to bury the stuff, man. Literally, man. Put the ball in the back of the net, man. That's all it is. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Let me get into some of the more news as well. We've got the Garnacho, Højlund, confirmed. Højlund has arrived in Rome ahead of his Napoli medical. These whole things going to be about 42 million or something. Yeah? So that's confirmed. Garnacho, he's confirmed today, more or less, from the actual Chelsea site. Look at that. That's Chelsea's Instagram. Garnacho making it official. That's official now. That's 40 million. So we got 80 million there. We should be able to go and get a little midfielder or someone, man. Come on, man. What is the hold up? If we had the money already and we were going to bid for Believer, What are we waiting for, bro? Go out there, spend the Maguires, get us a midfielder, get us a goalkeeper. You lot are seeing what Bayern is doing, man. This geezer's trash. We need to get rid of this geezer as soon as possible, man. Big man thing. Him and Onana are hugging at the end of the game, probably saying, bro, you made a mistake. Like, I don't know what they're on, but we need to get thing. Do you think you'll get 2 midfielders? Do you think midfielder in the 2 remaining days? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know what we're going to do. But I reckon that we definitely need a midfielder. It's evident. And they're watching that as well. So if they're watching that, I remember, and they went in for Belieber, they must have a plan. You know what? Let's go out there and get someone on loan. This is therefore United's plan. Get a midfielder on loan, and the next winner go all out money saved for Belieber. Yeah, we're therefore getting a keeper this window. Yeah, that's what you said, didn't you? I read this one, but I'm just refreshing myself. We're definitely getting, I think we're getting a keeper this window. We have to. You can see how trash they both are, man. They keep making mistakes. Even when you see this, you can see that, look, Cunha came off after 30 minutes, but our keeper is the worst rated on this picture. How are you the worst rated, big man? And a man came off in the 30th minute. 31st minute, Cunha came off. And Bayern has got the worst rating in our whole team. That's how trash this keeper is, bro. We have got to get rid of him as soon as possible. He's trash. Big man thing. Gallagher on loan will be okay. Gallagher just runs, though. Gallagher's not all that. He's not really a baller. He just runs. This is the difference. What is the news? I'm going through it all now. I'll summarize at the end. If you missed anything, no, it's not. If United will get a midfielder in the 2 ways, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to say I think so, but I don't know, man. Hopefully. The leaps of Sesko are insane. Yeah, man. Yeah. He just needs to. Most of his leaps they've just been. It's not going towards the goal. You understand? So he needs to test the keeper a bit more. One was kind of close, and the other one, it just went away from the goal. So we'll see, man. But the leaps are good. Stop flooding the whole chat. You know Lucky's thing, man. Lucky's a madman. Our XG shots have to go net, left, top corner, net. Crazy amount of shots, bro. Jeez. Yeah, we went mad on them, man. We went mad on them. So we'll see what happens with that. I genuinely think IMMINENT's system can work without players who can play high-intensity football. That's what we're lacking right now in this team, intensity. Yeah, if we had like a Belieber, someone in the middle, half of them things that's happening, it'll be getting cut out. And he didn't even play Ugarte today. He didn't even give him a chance. I think Mane should have stayed at Liverpool to this day. Gally left though. We asked for the Villa keeper on loan. Nah, we didn't ask for that. That was time ago. Time ago we asked for that, man. That's old news, John. That was ages ago we asked for him. Martinez. So yeah, let me show you what's happening with. So that was confirmed. I showed you about that. Let me get into Lammens now. So we got the boy Lammens. This all came out earlier. This is how we got flooded this morning and last night. It was understand Man United are preparing one final big push to sign Lammens deal done. To get Lammens deal done. Talks to accelerate this weekend again with Royal Antwerp deal on. Ben Jacobs came out this morning and said Man United working on Sene Lammens deal this weekend. Clubs now getting closer to agreeing a fee. And then we had basically Paddy Kill, whoever that is, he said Sene Lammens is following an individual program in consultation with all parties. That's a logical decision since this could be a major outgoing transfer. We want to minimize the risk of transfer. And he's basically saying, bro, last week Fabrizio was saying they are happy with that money. They want their money. So they don't want to risk him getting injured and then the deal's off and then they can't get their money. Because that's a big money for them. And then Fabrizio said on his YouTube last night, he said Man United will try again in the next hours for Sene Lammens, but Man United will not try forever. So Man United are prepared to go big, bid again, and try to reach an agreement with Royal Antwerp. They started at 17 million euros, then 20 now, it's at 25. Man United don't want to play games, so they are going to get the deal done or they could move on. He said that last night. You understand? So this is what he was saying about Lammens. We want to get the deal done. Remember, if we was to get Lammens now, or get him tomorrow, or get him on deadline day on Monday, we've got the international break. We've got a little time to bed him in, train with us as well. So it'll be good, man. Like I think international breaks come at the right time. We've left with a win as well. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. So this was what came out earlier about the boy Lammens, yeah? And obviously, since then, obviously, like I said, Lammens, he's imminent, bro. Look at this, 9:20. So just before I came on stream, Fabrizio's come out and said Fenerbahce are working on a deal to sign Edison from Manchester City. Fenerbahce have entered the race and tried to get a deal done after Galatasaray had a 10 million bid rejected. If Edison leaves, Donnarumma will join Man City, as always reported. So Fenerbahce are going for, what's it called? Edison now. And that's who Galatasaray wanted. But Galatasaray, there was talks about a hijack, etc. He's told them straight out, he don't want to go there. He wants to come to Old Trafford. So there was talks about, it was McGrath or something. He was saying, oh, we haven't even agreed personal terms. We have agreed personal terms already. Fabrizio's already said it. We've agreed personal terms. He said yes to Man United. He wants to come. And then Fabrizio says at 8 o'clock, if the Senny Lammens deal doesn't happen, maybe they could try reactivate option Emi Martinez. He's always remained an option internally at the club, and they want to at the club, let me be clear, the priority is Lammens, and they want to close the deal ready to go big. In case they can't get it done, we'll see what happens. So he's just letting us know that Martinez is still there. He's still an option. He's not sitting there and saying we're going for Martinez. We've gone for Martinez twice. We went for Martinez on a loan, and then we went for Martinez and asked how much he is. Oh, the other way around. We went and asked how much he is. They said 40 million. We said, that you lot mad. Like, we lot doing? Like, talk to us. They said, nope, 40 million is all we want. We said, nah, you got mad. And then we went in again when we went in for Watkins and him. And then we said to Watkins, they told us 60 million for Watkins and no loan for Martinez. So that was the last time we went for Martinez. So he's basically saying, if we don't get Lammens for some weird reason, we could still go for Emi Martinez. That's all he's saying. You know what I mean? So, but Lammens is top. We're going to go big for Lammens. Remember, they only want 25 million euros. 25 million euros is 21.6 million pounds for a goalkeeper like Lammens, prevented the most goals in the world, blah, blah, blah. I'll take the risk, brother. So it is what it is. But he's letting us know if the deal doesn't happen for some weird reason, it's Emi Martinez. It seems like it's going to happen. Ben Jacob just said it's close. He said we're going to go big. It's going to accelerate this weekend. It seems like it's the next thing to happen. Ben Jacob said club's now getting closer to agreeing fee. So I think it's imminent. I think it's really going to happen. My man said we're going to bid again. We're going to try to reach an agreement. And he shut out all the Galatasaray talks. Look, they don't talk about Galatasaray. The Galatasaray stuff only comes from other people. Some hijack talks. Fabrizio, not one time, has come and spoke about Galatasaray. There's not one report. It's just been, Ben Jacob said it. He said Galatasaray were lurking as well, type of thing. Like they're in there as well, but he wants Old Trafford. And remember, guys, if he's sitting there watching what we're watching, because he's probably watching, he knows he's coming to be number one. Come on, let's be serious now. He might sit behind Bayern there for about a week or two. Like, we might not put him straight into Man City. Think about it. Or Chelsea. That's not really the smartest game to have your debut in it. But, bro, after them couple games, I think he's gonna be number one. Especially when Onana goes to AFCON. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So he's looking at that and saying, bruv, I don't need to go to Galatasaray to become this big keeper and get my time when I can go to Old Trafford and just be the number one straight away. Like, come on, bro. Bayern there's out here making up mad mistakes. So that's what's going on, man. It's Senny Lammens, and if it's not Senny Lammens, for some weird reason, we could still go back in for Martinez. Emi Martinez. But they said 40 million they wanted for him, but he wanted to leave. He wasn't happy, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, we'll see. And then look, we got this article from The Athletic that said Burnley refused to lie down at Old Trafford. Jadon Anthony brings the newly promoted side level for the second time after Alte Bayern there spills Loam Tishona's effort into his path. Another day, another goalkeeping error for Manchester United. The goalkeeping errors are just bananas, bro. They're just piling up. Bayern there and Onana are literally going ban for ban with goalkeeping errors. They're literally going ban for ban. It's crazy. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe if you're new, man. We do this every day, man. Smash the like button, my peoples. Yeah? So that's what's going on. Fenerbahce are going mad with this Edison thing. Galatasaray outbidded us with Lammens, and they was offering Lammens more money. That would have been done from a long time ago. And Fabrizio's saying it's going to happen. Ben Jacobs is saying it's close. We're close to agreeing a fee. That's all it is. We already agreed personal terms of Lammens. So it's all about the fee now. And like I said, Ben Jacobs has said, look, we are close. Clubs now getting closer to agreeing a fee. Man United working on sending Lammens this weekend. So it's going to happen, man. I'm not even worried about the Lammens thing. It has to happen. And we've got time to bed him in anyway. So that's the talk about the Villa keeper. That's what he was talking about. He's saying he's second choice to Lammens, to him. He's not first. He's second choice. If we don't go for him, then we go for Martinez. That's what happens. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens with this one, yeah? We'll see what happens. What's this about Paqueta? Bruv, I just clocked. They're going to be even more pissed with my man. Look at this. If this Paqueta guy goes, yeah, they're going to be even more pissed with him because, brother, that West Ham team is already dying. How much goals have they conceded? They conceded what? Was it Chelsea? They conceded 5. They conceded 3 to Sunderland. So that's what, 8 goals? Come on, man. And then Paqueta, one of your sources, someone that's kind of good for you, though, he's leaving as well now. Kudus left. Now Paqueta's busting out. Luciano, go for him on loan. Will Sevilla let him go on loan, though? Because he starts. That's what I'm trying to say to you. People that start rarely go on loan. It's more people that don't start. Mainoo, Paulina, Jackson. These are the people going on loan. You know what I mean? People that are not starting for their club. I don't know. Unless it's loan with obligation. Can we get Onana on loan, though? No, probably, maybe. Maybe. But who will take him, though? Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Man United, love my people. Love. I'm just burping up the place. Hit the likes, man. Subscribe if you're new, man. Let's get this thing going. Sooner or later, we will stuff someone with all these shots. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we will get there in the end. Because obviously it's building up. Low-key scared of City. I'm never scared of City, man. Never. City hasn't beat Amrin. I told you that. And Amrin, he's always had my man's number. Even when he was at Sporting. Pep. Saw something the other day, man. I'm going to try and find it for you, lot, man. But City's record against the top 6. Big 6. Not top 6. Big 6 is spooky. I'm going to try and find it for you, lot, and show you, lot, man. But yeah, my man, Amrin's always got his number. He knows how to play against them. I'll be real. Besides that Rashford, where is it, man? I need to find it for you lot, and you lot will see what I'm talking about. And why I'm not scared of the big 6. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of the big 6 at all, mate. Yeah, look, this was last season. Look at this. So this was last season, Manchester City, their record against the big 6. Look at that. They only beat Chelsea twice. Remember, they beat Chelsea the first game of the season. They beat them 2-0. And then Rodri got injured. And then they beat them again when Madueke done that tap-in. Kusanov, whatever his name is, it was his debut. And he had a stinker for the first 15 minutes. And then Haaland, they brought it back and beat them 2-1. That's the only team they beat. They don't beat no one else. Arsenal drew 2-2 at their ground and then slapped them. Was it 5-1 or 4-1 at Emirates? Liverpool beat them. Is it twice? Yeah, twice. Tottenham always beat them. Tottenham's different when it comes to them. And in Amrin, come on, man. We should have beat them at Old Trafford. We should have. It was 0-0. And then we beat them at their yard. I'm mad. So this is what I'm saying, man. I'm not scared of them, man. I'm not scared of City, bro. Yeah, I want us to hit 5 or 6 against someone at OT. Brighton are crap, man. City playing them at a good time, I feel. I don't know, man. They just had one bad game, to be honest. I think I kind of like Brighton, man. I like the way they play football sometimes. And they got some ballers in there. Matoma, Belieber. You know what I'm saying? And you got to remember, City are not the same City. They're weird, mate. Like, their defense is super shaky. So you just never know with them, bro. Literally, one ball over the top might just be mad. Like, it's crazy. Hit the likes, people, to start something new. Come on, Chippy. Big up yourself, man. Like and subscribe. Let's get it. How are you going to get rid of Onana when no one wants to sign him? Exactly. That's what we was dealing with the bomb squad forever. No one wanted to sign the bomb squad. So that's what was going on. Someone needs to confirm that Hyenan and Old Trafford is fake. I ain't seen that. We should be more ruthless in front of goal. Thank God for the win. We needed this win for my mental health. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So let me summarize a bit of the news of what's come out for those that's missed it. So this is earlier at the midfield links, etc. I've showed you that Ornstein said we're more likely to get someone on loan. And Hörsler, I don't think that he's going to go. He's already said, yo, he's 100% sure. This was the last unbeliever from Ben Jacobs on the 28th. It's the 30th today. So 2 days ago, he said, bro, we're going to respect Brighton. We think Brighton are not selling Belieber this year. We're going to respect him, man. Because what it is we don't want to mess up the relationship with a thing. We don't want to mess up the relationship with a club to club. So we might not put a mad bid in, because if we put a mad bid in, it's going to be everywhere. Headlines, they might not like that. It might mess up Belieber's head where he wants to leave. So I don't think we're going to go for that. Then he says Wharton, he's someone that we really like. But then again, he'll be surprised if Crystal Palace sell him, because obviously they're selling Mark Guy. Liverpool put in a bid. They're selling, what's it called? They've sold Eze, and they don't think they're going to sell Wharton. So that's the midfield links there. And Ornstein said we might get a little loan. That's it. The most we'll get is probably a loan. We had this stuff about Garnacho and Højlund. They're more or less confirmed. Højlund, as he's arrived in Rome ahead of his Napoli medical tomorrow. Do you understand? So he's having a medical tomorrow. He's there. He's arrived. He's ready. Remember, that is going to be 40 million confirmed from Højlund if they make Champions League, which they have been in a few years. So it is where it is. We've got a 6 million loan fee anyway. Garnacho's confirmed. He's a Chelsea player now. Yeah, he's fully over there. Him, his brother, his comments. He's even doing his celebration. The Ronaldo sitting on the banister thing in his video. It's crazy. He's still doing it over there. So yeah, that's confirmed. That's another 40 million. So that's more or less 80 million just banked. You understand? So we've got that in the bag already. So that's them two more or less confirmed. This is the game earlier. 26 shots. Come on, bro. Went bananas. Bayern there was the worst rated player. And we had players like Cunha that only played 30 minutes that still rated more than him. We're the first side to ever see both of our first 2 goals of a season in the Premier League be own goals. So we're breaking records, left, right, and centre. Good is some good records now. But I don't even know if that's a good record or not. But it is what it is. So that's that. And then we had, obviously, Mount came off injured at half-time. Cunha's come off injured, so we don't know what's going on with them. But like I said, Cunha was walking normal after the game. I just showed you the video. He walked off. So we don't know. It might be something like, hopefully, maybe the international break has come at a good time where these guys can get a little chill. Do you know what I mean? Because Cunha was meant to go to the Brazilian squad, him and Casemiro. Maybe it's like, yo, big man, you just had a kid. Just chill at home for this 2 weeks. We got Man City and we got Chelsea, all right? So that was that, etc. And then we got, obviously, this is just Amrin system. What's been going on? Yeah, because Alex Crook, who's Amrin out, has come out and said, yo, brother, we had 22 shots against Arsenal. We scored 0 goals. 10 shots against Fulham. We scored 1 goal. 28 shots against Grimsby. 2 goals only. 26 shots today. A lot of people didn't even watch the game. They just heard we had a penalty in the 97th minute and they're saying we scraped it. First half, if you all watched the game, which I probably think you did, you know that we should have put them away. Far away. But it is what it is. And then look at that. Let me put the screen a bit closer so you can see these stats even more. Look at that. Expected goals, we're joint top with Chelsea. Touches in the opposition box, we're way clear. With the ball, obviously, that's the positions you need to be in. And then obviously shots on target. Look at that. We're joint with Chelsea again in joint second. But look at our conversion rate compared to everyone on that list. Arsenal's on 22.2. Bournemouth's on 9.3. Chelsea's on 15.9. Liverpool's on 29. Ours is 6.9. 6.9. Bournemouth's on 9.3. And they've had less shots on target than us. So we're not being clinical at the moment. So maybe now that Cunha's got a little nut, maybe we play Sesko. Remember, Sesko had cramp. This is why Sesko didn't start, apparently. He had cramp. That's why he took the last penalty. So maybe he starts to start now. So we'll see. And then we got this last one off big chances. we've had 6. So yeah, man, we're kind of, when it comes to offensive stuff, we're kind of up there. I ain't seen no defensive stuff or nothing like that, because our defense is a bit shaky there and there. So I don't know. So that's the reports on that. And then we got the boy Lammens. Yeah, we got the boy Lammens. This came out earlier. Understand they're preparing a final big push for Sene Lammens. Talks accelerate this weekend again with Royal Antwerp deal on. Yeah, let me move my face, so you can see the date at the time on the bottom. So this is what Fabrizio said. And then you got Ben Jacobs, and he came out and said, working on Sene Lammens deal this weekend. Clubs now getting closer to agreeing fee. So the Lammens thing is prepping up, man. He's not even training with them. He's doing an individual program, because they don't even want him to get injured and mess up the deal. And then Fabrizio's come out today and said, boom, 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 Lammens is the main guy. But if Lammens does not go through for some weird reason, we don't get Lammens. Even though we're prepared to go big, look at what he's saying in the middle article. We're prepared to go big for Lammens. The priority is Lammens, and they want to close the deal, and we're ready to go big. But if it doesn't happen, in case Martinez is still on the list, so we still might go in for Martinez if Lammens doesn't happen. And then we got Fenerbahce are basically stealing Galatasaray's link with Ederson. If Ederson leaves, Donnarumma will join Man City. So there was talks about Man City being involved. You know what I'm saying? There's no Man City. Man City's not involved enough. They want Donnarumma. But if you don't think you're watching James Trafford trying to play at the back with Man City, that's bad. Wait till you see Donnarumma trying to play at the back. You think Donnarumma can play at the back? You'll see, mate. Trust me, a lot of people are asking for him, Donnarumma. Wait till you see him trying to play at the back. It's crazy. Could be Hackney. What, Hackney that we get on loan? I don't think Middlesbrough will let him go on loan. We just have to pay the money, the 20 million. That's what I reckon. Big game tomorrow to watch Arsenal and Liverpool. Hopefully a draw. Bro, I hate Arsenal. I can't lie to you. How can Onana go on loan? You can't expect others to keep a shit. Yeah, exactly. United hang out the keeper deal so that we don't get a midfielder. I'm going to do Onana from loan from Villa. Not that should be rated. Onana won't come. This is what I'm trying to say. He starts. See people that start for their club. I can't see them leaving their club. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that happening. People that start to leave, it doesn't really make sense. I can't see it happen unless we buy him, unless we go out there and give them 50 million or 60. That's the only way we're really going to get him. I want a new goalkeeper, Man United. Listen, we've got one right here, man. It seems like it's going to happen. So we'll see, man. We'll see. This is Mason Mount after the game. This just come out just now. I don't know what this is. If this is his girl or something, but yeah, they've just reported Mason Mount after the game. United Truthful, big up them. Their thing's dope. Big up the boy Mount. Hope he's not injured, man. I hope he ain't injured for long as well. If he is, I don't want to hear that Kobbie Mainoo open to leaving. So Kobbie, if you're watching, if you're hearing, please, man, I need you to stay at the club. Be patient, please. I know it's difficult. It's easy for me to say, but I want to see you here. Rio's just talking about Kobbie. We got Vitek. He made a good save today. Look at this. Bam. Look, a good save. But, bro, I don't know. I don't think they rate him like that. I'll be real. Because every time I've heard about him, I've never heard this geezer is ever going to play for us and be... They always give Heaton enough. They gave Heaton another season and they loaned him out to Bristol. Why are you loaning him out if he's the truth? So I don't know about him. I don't know about this Vitek guy. But Mbumo's come on Instagram and said, really important one. We take the 3 points with this late drama. Thanks to the fans. It was a crazy atmosphere. Welcome to Old Trafford, Mbumo. That's normal. Sesko's come out. First win. Big boost. Great support from our fans. We'll build on this. Thanks, Old Trafford. So, yeah, man, they're just bigging up the fans. And then I just showed you about that Lammens. He's the number one choice, man. If Sene Lammens deal doesn't happen for some weird reason, it's Emi Martinez that we're going for. He always remained the option internally at the club. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. I'm telling you lot as well. Let me be clear. The priority is Lammens, and they want to close the deal. They want to go big. Simple. You understand? 2 hours ago. So Lammens is looking like he's imminent, man. They've told him, Remember, they've said weekend, it should happen. He said, yeah, we're going to go big. Ben Jacobs just said, we're closing in, we're getting closer to agreeing a fee. So, bro, I can't see anything why this wouldn't happen. You understand? Galatasaray outbidded us and offered him more wages, and they still ain't got nothing with him. He said he wants to go to Old Trafford. Bayern days come out. This guy, he ain't even apologizing, being shit. He's just bigging up Mbeumo. Mbeumo was definitely man of the match. I'll tell you that for free. Bruno probably got it because of the goal and assist, but Mbeumo was definitely man of the match. There's the boy Højlund. Obviously, he's. I showed you that this already, more or less. He's more or less confirmed. So yeah, man. There's only one United. We stand together with one heart all the way. So he put up Mbeumo and then he put up his own little quote as well. It's crazy. With a new goalkeeper, I feel like looking at City, their main guy is Rodri, and they need someone else, so they might get Belieber. I said that they could go for Belieber, but they bought Nico Gonzalez though, bro. They bought Nico Gonzalez, City. So they've got DMs on DMs. He ain't gonna start there. Rodri got a new deal, brother. You know what I'm saying? Rodri got a new deal, so he's not going anytime soon. One of the worst VAR interception, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's what's going on with Paqueta, man. 47 million. That's a good signing for them. West Ham might get relegated, you know. I think West Ham might get relegated. I swear to you, they're losing all their players, and that's another guy that's kind of like a good player for them. Let me put myself back on the screen. Paqueta. They might get relegated for real. I know I've been moving like a 65 rated keeper. The Champions League game scarred Onana. Yeah, 100%, man. Likes ain't making sense. Like up the live, you man. Come on, man. Man, I don't know what man are on. Man are drinking Haterade today. They're watching. I don't know, bro. It's like man are not happy. Man United won. I don't know. 80 million for who? No, I said 80 million confirmed with our sales. Remember, we're basically getting about what 42 million for Højlund. They just got to make Champions League obligation, and Chelsea obviously. Chelsea's obviously 40 million confirmed. You get me? So that's where it is, bro. Not on a player confirmed. You know what I'm saying? Match, big bro. Any update on more outgoings and also anything on CM? I've showed you got the CMs. This is the last time I'm going to show this one here, big man. Yeah, Belieber, Højlund, and Wharton. That's it. But I don't think they're this season. I think it's next season. And Ornstein's come out today and said, loan. He said we might be getting someone on loan, if anything. I'll show you that right now. This is what Ornstein said. Let me share my screen. Hold on.
Somewhere, are they still in the market?
So look at this. This is what Ornstein said. He said, could Man United bring in a midfielder before the Monday deadline? And he says maybe on loan, but that's on a recruitment agenda. So he said maybe on loan. And then he tried to say that Lammens is of interest, but not that advanced that people have suggested. But then since then, Fabrizio saying what he's saying, that, yeah, it's going down. I remember Ben Jacobs has said the Lammens thing as well. So I don't know, man. It's like they've all got their own sources are saying different things. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So that's the stuff about CM. Maybe on loan. Maybe. But from time even Ornstein's having to answer that, every single person in the world knows that then. This guy with the white hair knows that we need a midfielder. So how can Ineos not know? So everyone knows, man. Everyone knows. If Belieber do not start tomorrow, we could get him. John, Belieber is off. We're not getting him. We're not getting Belieber. Belieber is a next season thing. Do you understand? It's next season. They don't want us to bid this season, so we backed off out of respect. We don't want to mess up the link with Brighton. Brighton, they get all the best players, Mo. They go in the lab and make them. When Belieber goes next season, they're going to go in the lab and make another player and then come. That's what they do. So you don't want to mess up the link with Brighton. No player named Onana should come to our club. Oh, fine, okay. How much is Adam Wharton even? I think Adam Wharton will be about 70 million, 70, 80 million max. So we'll see, man. We'll see, my peoples, man. So that's it. I'm going to summarize it quickly. This is the game. 26 shots. We went bananas. First half especially. Bruno got man in the match because he got a goal and assist. And we're the first club ever to have our first two goals be both own goals. Amrin system he's having over 10 shots every game, and we're not being clinical enough, basically. We're top of the charts with all the expected goals, shots on targets, touches in opposition box, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, we're not scoring goals. So now we need to just step it up, man. We need to get more clinical, and then hopefully it'll come true in time. Because just imagine, 22 shots against Arsenal. One of them gets us a draw. 2 of them gets us a win. So this is the situation, man. And then we got Garnacho. This is what I said, 80 million confirmed. I told you that. When I say something in the thumbnail or whatnot, it's there. I meant confirmed as in like, look, Højlund, that's 40 million. As soon as they finish it's obligation if they finish in the Champions League. And then we got Garnacho. He's fully confirmed now. Look at it, making it official. That's their Instagram. That's 40 million we've got there, and we can go out there and spend some money. Lammens, United are making one big push to get Lammens deal done. Talks will accelerate this weekend. It's Saturday today. Nothing really happened. So tomorrow has to be the day then, isn't it? So, and then Man United working on sending Lammens this weekend. Clubs now getting closer to agreeing a fee. So if we're getting closer and nothing happened today, tomorrow's got to be the day. That's why I'm saying it's imminent. He's saying one big push. And then obviously, it's come out about Edison, blah, blah, blah. Don't know what's going on with that. And then Fabrizio's basically letting us know we're going for Lammens. That's our main starter. But the priority is Lammens. But if not, we go for Emi Martinez. That's it. And it's letting us know that Bayern's made another goalkeeping error. It's either him or Onana. Every game, him and Onana getting banned with errors. It's crazy. So that's more or less it, guys, man. Make sure you smash the likes on your way out. If you haven't smashed it already, this song ain't even out yet, bro. So imagine that. The outro of my thing and the intro, that song's not even out yet. But I'll be out soon, and I'll probably put it on my thing, and everyone can just hear it or whatnot. You get it? But I know it's cold, isn't it? It's cold, isn't it, Roko? I love our goalkeeper when they're off the pitch and hate them when they're on the pitch. Exactly. So some people are like, let's get Nana in. And then Nana will do it. And it's like, let's get Bayern there in. It's just back and forth. So yeah, my peoples, man. Love to all of you. I appreciate every single one of you that's been in the chat, man. Every single one of you that's been inside. Make sure you smash the likes on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Love my people.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. But now I preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.